Okay.
For some reason, it decided to
That's dark.
Stupid.
switch to a different microphone for some reason.
Okay, there we go. All right. So, yeah. So you guys are just getting in to the top of the ship, and then that one thing is just a skylight. It's got a bunch of windows that are down into it. You guys can hear, not super loud, but you guys can hear, some talking and some songs going, and people just bantering back and forth, and people calling for ales and different stuff. So you can hear that from inside the ship, and then this pair of stairs right here leads down. So basically, that pair of stairs connects here and leads down into the ship. So, yes. And then the other three, you all are down in the lounge.
Because I'm actually talking to Emmerich, and then they just came down the stairs.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
I was busy at the table testing out my strength.
When we were
Yeah.
done, when that
Yeah,
was,
and
when
then-
we ended the session, that's where we left off.
Yeah,
That's what you
'cause
did,
Ruff McGruff
but this is where we left
Came
off.
and grabbed you and Eurus, but Eurus is stopping to talk to a couple of elves. He came to grab you guys to take you down to the next level.
Okay.
Because he sent him, was like, here, go get the rest of the crew.
Yeah, that part I forgot about.
Yeah, no, you're good. That's why we got the recap. But yes, so what we'll do is see what you all want to do here. And that way we'll progress that a little bit, and then we'll pick up with you three down in the lounge. So you guys are basically getting up to the top of the ship.
Got you. Yeah.
You see the one pair of stairs that's leading down into the ship. What are you doing?
So we see stairs leading down into the ship. We just walk up on the ship. There's
Yeah.
no one up there.
Yeah, the top of the deck is pretty clear. This is a pair of stairs that leads down, basically down this way into the ship.
Interesting. Well, I guess we'll join the party and go downstairs. Yeah.
Cool.
I don't see why not.
Awesome. So as you go down the stairs, you're greeted by a young human female.
You want me to move the menus down on the floor?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna put them on the stairs.
Can there be like music
Thank
from
you.
like Night at the
You're
Roxbury playing on this boat?
Sure. I'm down with it.
No, like the Star Wars.
And then let me see, where is?
What bar was that?
Lost size.
Huh?
Mos Eisley.
Yeah.
Bar was Moss Isley?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Sport. Yep.
It was like a cantina in Mos Eisley.
Tomato.
Well, the only reason he says that is because he's been to the cantina in
Disney.
Disney.
Ah.
I heard they did a Star Wars hotel, but then that
They did.
flopped royally.
Is the Star Wars a different
Still there.
whole park by itself?
Lucas.
What's that?
what's
It's
his,
part of Hollywood Studios. It's like it's like a big section.
They
but
talked about creating Lucas World.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, so here, I'll give you guys a little bit of extra
That'd be
description.
nice.
So,
Have Hobbits on park.
so once
would
you
have, like,
are
off and
close enough,
indoor
you come
Oh my
upon
God,
the
it'd be
ship,
great.
creaking.
I'd do it.
It's masts
Take
and
down
bolt
that
creaking
one
into
of the
view. The ship, the converted ship, has rigging but no
resistance.
sails and is anchored to the wharf by thick chains. A wooden staircase climbs the wharf's edge to the main deck. A lantern at the bow casts an eerie green light to signify that the tavern is open for business. And that's basically what you guys, that decking you guys walked up.
Okay, cool.
So you guys walked up that to get into the ship. There is what I'm looking for, damn it.
Now, he said he walked down the stairs. Can I, like, jump down the stairs? Just, like, make a lot of noise going down the stairs? Just to irritate people?
You can.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
I don't know which mini's who, so I just put one.
The one with the crossbow is him.
Him? Okay.
The one with the shield and the
Scythe.
is him.
Gotcha.
Which, yeah, it's actually got a scythe. But yeah, as you do that, as you're getting down the stairs, making a ruckus as you come down, there is a human female standing at the bottom of the stairs, and she's kind of looking at you like, is this mug already coming in here drunk? If so, that's fine by me. But she greets you and says that she's like, my name is, let me give her my, Aurelia Thundreth. But folks around here call me the captain. If you're thirsting for a beverage, you're looking to gamble, you've come to the right place. But watch your step. Things can get messy around here pretty quickly. And she kind of points you off. There's the bar over there. There's a lot of different tables. There's a couple of guards, standing just kind of in the corners, just kind of keeping, the guards kind of just watching everybody. A couple of, barmaids going around, dropping off drinks and everything. So as you guys are rounding the corner, there is a door behind Aurelia, or, she said, call me the captain, basically. But there is a door behind her. But she just kind of sits there and is just kind of perusing over the bar. She kind of shifts around the corner every once in a while. But as you guys are coming in, there's numerous tables, a lot of different people sitting around. And then you can also see straight across at the very front, Eurus is standing with a couple of elves talking with him.
Well, say I don't see Eurus, and I say, "Oh, Captain, my Captain, have you seen a pair of adventurers that have walked through this parts?"
He's like, well, what kind of adventurers are you looking
Well,
for?
one is like,
They're not
really
as pretty as us.
flippin' tall and kind of dumb looking, and the other one is, he's dragonborn. He has a weird name. He's kind of mean.
I'm gonna say,
And the other one is
spot on.
the other one is like really freaking ugly. Has huge buck teeth and has a weird. He has a really funny name. Every
He's got
time
a strange skin condition.
Eric's not going to be able to make
if
it.
there were a nail,
He says he's got
this
his
man hit
hands
it on the
full
head.
from last time feeding the baby, so he
Nah,
doesn't
it's
know if
fine.
he'll be able to make it.
Not a problem at all. Here, I'll just shut this down. That's perfectly fine.
Why is that?
All right.
We're not gonna gain any XP right now.
Anybody look like that?
There was a group that came in a bit earlier. It's still kind of middle of the day, so we're not as well packed right now. So they should be pretty easy to find. If they're not on this is the main bar deck. If not, they might be down below in the lounge. You can check both places. It's, free reign. Have yourself a good time. Grab a drink and try to find your friends if you can.
Well, thank you for letting us know.
Gladly.
You're gonna tip the lady?
Oh, and I throw her like a ruby or something. I don't know, something.
A ruby?
I was gonna say.
I don't even have shit for money.
Silver.
anyways.
I was gonna say. I mean,
I
if
throw
you
her a
want.
silver piece.
Okay. I mean, she catches it. She's like, okay.
What is a ruby
You
worth?
can see that on
Oh,
her shoulder
like
she has a
100 gold.
crab. She has a little crab that's sitting on her shoulder. That's actually kind of like,
That's lit. I like
Wait a
that.
minute. She has a crab.
yeah, the one you talk to.
Oh, it's her.
the one you talk to.
Yeah. Yeah, it's that one. He's just sitting, and he's actually a little more lively after talking to her. He's like before he was just gonna.
So he really, there's no like language he has.
Yeah, no.
Damn it.
They have no languages.
Damn it.
It is just a level.
Clacking.
I don't know, one.
He's doing this. He's like,
1/8 challenge rating crab, something like that. But she's got a crab on her shoulder, and she's got a. That's about it. But yeah, no, she directs you. She did see them. It's been a little bit, so not sure exactly where they're
Alright.
at, but
Well, I see Eurus, but I'm like, let's find the other two.
So we have to go down to the next deck.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, so we go down to the next deck. Yeah.
all right. So you guys are gonna head down. So the next set of stairs is actually as you go through. This is a bar. It's got a bunch of bar stools. That's a table there, table up here, one there, and then this is a pair of stairs that goes down this direction.
Yeah, of course.
And then merges in with this pair. So as you guys are going down. And basically rounding the corner, so you guys are getting to right about there. You're coming up right behind Ingros and Rough McGruff. We'll say you guys are about there. And then you are over talking with the gentleman in the chair.
Yep.
As you two get down and around the corner, you see that there is a guard there. There's another bar, so there's a table. There's a couple little small tables here. You haven't come around this corner, but there's a larger table. There's a bar here, and it's got a black feathered like kenku bird, like sitting there with a shaker.
Hell yeah.
Hooking up drinks. You see those two are heading in a direction towards the back of the ship, and then we'll leave it at that. You haven't rounded the corner well enough to see him sitting in the chair, but you do see a gentleman in a chair, and he's got a little like demon creature that looks exactly like that sitting on the back of his couch.
Okay.
Do I see Benson's character?
We don't see anybody yet. We haven't rounded the corner.
Yeah. Like you just see the back.
You don't
of
see
these
me
two.
yet.
Yeah, you don't see him, but you see the back of them like walking.
I yell at Vince. I'm like, Egros!
Who you?
Fuck you too!
I don't like you.
Who you?
And then, so you're talking with homeboy in the back.
Friend!
What you got
talking to
going?
Well,
Sat down with your
Friend?
demon sweat.
Yep. And the drinks you come up with. All right, so I just set it down. I have not drank it yet, by the way.
No.
And I just sit down and I start to say, you have to excuse my friend. He's a little thick in the skull.
I could say that was pretty obvious for the most part. What can I
trust
do
me.
to help you out, my good man?
We can actually have a conversation because it's more obvious. I'm searching for some people. Some old warriors, so to speak. And then instead of going through the litany, I'll describe the list that I have for you. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Do like a Macho Man Randy
'Cause it's-
Savage
yeah.
voice. That'd be the
I'm
greatest
trying to
thing
feel the
ever.
voice out. I haven't figured out what I want to do yet. But
Maybe you want to try to go with it. But after you do the description, he kind of sits there and he's like, I cannot say that I have come across any gentlemen like that or any parties that I know of. I mostly keep to myself, except for those that come to request my aid and assistance. Otherwise, I really don't have anything that I could give you on that end.
what aid do you offer usually?
Mostly of the monetary type. Those that are looking for a little boost to their pocket from some of the gambling above, or just things of that manner.
Oh, you're a loan shark.
Music.
So, is there any amount that I could assist you with? Maybe you're getting a little light in the pockets and need some more for the tables, or maybe you found a fine lass to keep you company for the night and need coin to assist.
I don't think the lasses take to me very well because of my demeanor, so to speak.
Nothing that a good deep pocket wouldn't help.
My pockets are plenty deep.
Good to know. Good to know.
I do have a question though. We ran into someone that you might know of.
And who might that be?
Let me see if I can remember his name. Warlock, Fortlock. Oh, what was it? Mortlock. Yes, that was it. Mortlock.
Oh. And, so what, pray tell, did this Mortlock tell you?
He told us that if we need help with things, you're the one that can inform us. Hence, why I came to you to see about the prey that I searched for.
Yes. Well, unfortunately, as far as the
For
gentleman...
the record, I'm really just kind of talking out of my ass, stalling right now,
Yeah.
wait for them to get there.
Yeah. As far as a lot of that goes, again, I don't know much of the group. If Mortlock... No. For right now, he doesn't have anything like drink or food-wise or in front of him.
Okay, just want to be sure.
Yeah, no, he's just, kind of chilling and basking in his office. But no, he doesn't have anything that he is partaking of at the current time. But yeah, no.
Just throwing shit all over the place.
But yeah, no, he doesn't have anything.
Okay.
But yeah, no, he's just like, as far as those, the ones that you're looking for, I really wouldn't know anything on him. I've not, he's not come across anyone that has come up to him with any of those kind of descriptions.
Have you heard anything about them?
Are you giving him, when you're telling him the details, are you telling him about like some of the previous stuff that they've done in town? Like that they fought with
like the things that my guy would know. So obviously I gave you the descriptions. So it was, I described their race and their class, and then kind of something like 2 specific things on each one that's significant that would stand out.
Yeah.
And then on top of it, just kind of the exploits that he's heard of very generally in that regard.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. As far as a lot of that, I mean, he's just kind of letting you know. He's like, I haven't really seen anybody like that. I mean, there's always little stories and little riddles and different things that they tell around town, but he hasn't really paid any attention to it. It's not anything that's come across him as important enough to like pay much attention to. And he hasn't had anybody like directly come to him for anything. So he doesn't have any kind of background on that. So as you are, having a conversation with him for a little bit, I'll say that Angros, Rough McGruff, and the other 2 are. I got your names right.
I don't know, somewhere.
Kalis.
I've got Kalis and then Waldo Rabbit.
Yeah, I don't think I wrote those. I don't think I wrote all those down. I'll have to though. But basically, after you've talked with this guy for a little bit, the other 4 basically kind of round the corner and come down the stairs. And you see Angros and Rough McGruff coming, and then you see them just kind of rounding the corner, which surprises you, just because you were like, you didn't expect them to be like right behind the other 2.
Yeah. Okay.
So
You can telepathic with him.
Oh
my God.
Yeah. So
What?
you see them out of the corner of your eye, kind of coming down
What are y'all doing over
Okay.
there?
Nothing.
heading
I'm just
in
saying,
your
like,
direction.
if somebody were to
Okay.
do this with him being.
I mean,
so
I'm
lazy
gonna
as
keep
is-
talking just until they can kind of get in there, because that's the whole purpose of what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
Like I'm
Okay.
just trying to,
That's
I'm
just
chatting
stuff.
it up right now.
I don't want to
just,
be telepathically linked with him.
No, don't do that.
Were you talking about the wedding?
No. There's a spell
No,
for a 5th level ritual,
Oh,
and I
God.
said it's a
No.
telepathic bond. So I said if all of us were telepathic with him, we'd all feel pretty stupid.
It's just blank space. It's like,
Is there anything coming out of
empty
that?
air.
yeah.
All of a sudden we feel when he's angry. He's like, oh no.
So the 4 of you
Not
get down
complete
there. You all
empty.
see Critias in a chair talking with the well-dressed gentleman in the back. And then you 4 all rounding the corner. You guys are kind of already down on that level.
Waldo and...
What are you guys going to do?
Crowd around the table, obviously.
You going to go crowd around Critias? Or are you going to like crowd around any...
Crowd around
Again,
Critias.
there's a bar, a table, some couches over there. It's up to you guys, whatever you want to do.
I want to crowd around Critias.
Okay. So you're going to head over to Critias. What about you 2?
My character's confused with Kayla Spice, wondering why he calls him friend.
You remember him. It hasn't been that long. It's been a couple
He
of
said
hours
you by
since-
name. He didn't call you friend, by the way.
Okay.
He
Yeah.
said, Ingress!
Mm-hmm.
But, no, I mean, you all just fought a dude in a dungeon, like, 9 hours ago. Like, it hasn't been that long. And you saw both of them. Because you all were, like, talking and interacting down there. So, I mean, you know them.
A little bit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not saying that you trust them and that you're buddies, but you know them. They've been...
You recognize them.
Yeah.
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 Come on, man. You know who he is.
Come on.
Like, Matt doesn't play enough games with us, but you recognize him. That doesn't mean he's a friend of yours, but you recognize him.
I'm referring to my character. My character,
Oh, I know.
unfortunately, is
We know.
But,
does look familiar, like he's not confused totally, but he forgot who he is.
You recognize them. That doesn't mean you necessarily know who they are,
Yeah.
but you
Because
know.
never
But you've been
really
around
gave
them enough.
Angros,
Yeah.
your names to him.
He did. Waldo did. Waldo did early on.
He told
Because
me your
he went running off into the dungeon.
Yeah,
as you
and
guys
I
ended up going
tried
the
to
other way.
toss him when he says
Yeah.
get, and
Yeah.
when he accidentally said the word toss,
Yep.
and I tossed Waldo into one
Yeah.
of the areas.
So you remember him.
Come on, man.
So you're going to head over. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna stumble over there, but yeah. I'm gonna look like I'm drunk, but I'm not really drunk.
Okay. Give me. Is it deception?
I guess.
I mean, if
Give me
he's
a-
not drunk, then I would
Give me,
assume.
give me a deception roll.
Oh, God.
Sure, not
Who the
performance.
hell are you trying to deceive?
I'm not trying to deceive anybody.
He said he's going to act like he's drunk.
Gumdrop buttons.
14.
Okay. What do you two do?
Well, if he's acting drunk and he called me friend, I'm simply gonna
Already
lift him
trying to
up.
deceive the person that
I'm
was.
lifting him up with one hand.
You know, lift him up.
Yes, gonna lift him up.
I'm like, get off of me, you dumbass.
I'm lifting up Brandon's character,
I'll move over there
Caleb's.
with them.
Okay.
like
And
picking him
then-
up and.
Obviously, we're probably just, I don't know what's about
I feel like
to
this is the part
Well,
in
when he
like
lifts
Lion
you up-
King where
when he-
Scar
hey,
goes,
when he-
I'm surrounded by idiots.
Hey, when he lifts me up, he's like, I'm like,
Literally all
hey,
of them.
I'm
I
flying!
am.
I'm flying!
I literally am.
I
Yeah.
feel happy thoughts.
So just so you guys know, this is actually a pair of stairs leading down into the ship further.
Okay.
So there's one more deck below.
So I'm basically carrying him with one hand.
And I'm just saying, I'm
give
flying!
me a strength check to see if you can pick him up.
Okay.
Am I willing? No, I don't know.
He might just pick you up and accidentally drop you.
How much do you weigh?
I'm light. I'm light as a feather.
Strength check. Okay, here we go.
1.
6.
Really?
Drops me.
Yeah,
Yeah, I rolled a
he
2 and
picks you
I
up
have a
and
4.
drops you. Give me a deck save to see if you fall on your face.
Fall on my face. I want to fall on my face. Can I automatically fail?
Nope, you gotta roll.
No, you can actually.
No, you can
as a
choose
player,
to-
you can choose to fail.
Yeah.
You have to
You
roll
choose
high
to
to
fail.
fail.
17.
So you
18 actually with the
you drop
plus
down
one.
to your feet. Like you don't face plant to the ground. Like you drop down and you kind of like squat and stumble a little bit, but you end up putting your feet underneath yourself.
I was like, well, I was up for a
Yeah,
minute.
but no, you can choose to automatically fail. I believe
Okay.
that is something because remember that was what you tried to do
Yeah.
with the
Yes.
golem thing, and I was like, oh, like it rolled 1, and I was like, I should have just went and let that go. I still hate myself for not letting that just roll through.
That was a good
That would have
one.
been awesome.
That was a good
That
one.
was a good one. That was a really good one.
Oh, shit!
But yeah, so you try to pick him up, and you're like, oh, and he like drops and stumbles for a second.
I'm
I was
gonna try
like,
again.
I flew. I was flying for a second.
I was airborne. And then Ruff McGruff, you said you were going to go over as well?
Yeah.
Okay. So this person here is a guard, and you see him he kind of moves in just a little bit to right about here, and he tenses up a little bit, but he's not like
Like boing tense?
Oh no, kind of like he's kind of like
Swelling up?
kind of swelling up a little bit, because he's the bodyguard. So
I'd be like, hey, well, what's your problem?
and he's like,
He swells up when he's still doing this, the anger.
pretty much.
He's like, I'd be like, I wouldn't do it around this guy. This guy.
Yeah,
I keep
that
patting
and then
him.
so the little demon thing on the back of the couch.
Yeah.
Also, it has like a little pitchfork and shit. and it kind of perches up, and it's like looking at all you guys, like, you know, coming over and grouping up around him. Let me see. The dude in the chair sitting across from Critias, he's just stone cold. He's just like, can I help all you gentlemen? I see you're back. Looking for a loan, good sir?
No.
But he's still just kind of sitting there, just chilling.
Is there a chair in there?
Not over where you guys are at. Yeah. Now, there's bar stools by the bar. There's a couple other little, like, couch chairs, kind of like the one that he's sitting in and the other dude's sitting in. But, yeah. No, he's still sitting there, and he's kind of... He's just looking at you guys, just kind of sitting there for the time being.
Did the guard ever answer me? I said, what's wrong with you?
No, yeah, he didn't. Like I said, he just kind of... Like, he's kind of stretching a little bit and just puffing up a little bit. But nothing else. He didn't say much of nothing. He's like, is there...
I don't know who this dude is. I don't even know what to do at this point.
Something that I've done wrong? Or you guys just all gonna stand there and breathe heavy?
I just want to stare at him and not say a word.
Mouth breathers.
You got a pretty mouth.
What you guys doing?
I'm surrounded
Well,
by idiots.
I'm gonna try to pick up
Kalis again?
Kalis again.
Ah, shit! Here we go again!
You gonna try and pick him up again?
Yeah, because
Okay.
because I still see him as being drunk. I'm gonna pick him up again.
I deceived him.
Oh, look, it's 18.
Okay. So that time you're able to, like, pick him up and just kind of lift him up off his feet.
And I'm just like,
So now you're just kind of like dangling.
And then I try to look for something to sit him down on, and so I pick up a chair with the other hand and plant him on it.
Grab one of the bar stools,
Yep.
putting him on it. Okay.
All right, I'll look at Critias. So what's our next adventure, man? What are we doing now?
Roving performers. That's what you guys are.
How did you guess?
Oh,
What gave it away?
Man. It had to be the acrobats over here lifting each other up. Like, can you stand them on a ball and you guys are tight roping and all that kind of stuff? Is that what this is?
You'd be amazed, sir. We
Are
can
you
do all
guys
sorts of things.
are you guys auditioning for me?
are you paying?
I mean, it depends. What kind of a show are you guys going to put on for me?
What show? My
We don't do shows for one person. What kind of audience can you get together?
Ooh, I can get together a pretty solid audience.
I mean,
if
who
guys
are you
looking
that
to
you
make
know
a
so many
dime.
people? I mean, how do you have connections here?
Well, I'm everybody's friend. I'm the one that has the pockets that are deeper than anybody else's.
Deeper than his?
Oh,
Adam's like, I'm
very
surrounded by idiots.
He's got some pretty deep pockets.
I'm just like, okay, at this point, Critias is just sitting there going like,
Okay. And
like letting you all go, but he's not doing it
Deep pockets.
blatantly. He's just kind of like,
all right, I want to pet like the demon-looking thing and say, who might this be?
It bites his hand off.
So you go to try to pet it. As you are moving your hand towards it, it takes its pitchfork and just aims it right at your hand. And it just...
Friendly.
It's like, ooh, I wouldn't do that. They're very ornery.
So what's downstairs?
I think that's some
Down?
bedrooms, some bedrooms and some sleep areas.
Oh, okay.
Some hammocks, a few things.
And how about
Check it
this?
out.
I just flip over backwards.
so.
Out of
I
the
have
bar
no idea what the
stool.
goal is here. I'm not gonna lie.
I had one like when we ended it, but I'm trying to remember it.
I don't know.
Down.
That's the problem I had.
Who wants to
Joe-
roll me a wisdom check to see what you remember?
George,
I'll do
when he said down, I take Brandon and toss him down.
Well, he's already in the bar stool.
19.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah, my-
basically from what you remember, Mordlock told you that his brother Amric is on this ship.
Yeah.
He's a loan shark, and if you all want to either kill him or kidnap him, you can use him to leverage against his mother to get her to stop trying to take
Excellent.
over as the head of the
I got a
council.
plan now.
She's
I got a
one of
plan.
the 4 in the council of Baldur's Gate.
How long have I and these folks, not him, but me and these folks, been talking to him?
Couple of minutes.
Couple of minutes. Minutes, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So I want to use a spell.
Okay.
Oh dear God.
No, it's cool. It's cool. I just learned this bitch.
His ability.
So once per short rest, I can speak to a humanoid for 1 minute and cause it to become frightened of me or another creature of my choice. If it fails a wisdom saving throw, DC 13, for 1 hour or until its allies are attacked or damaged, the target if the target succeeds, it is not aware that I use this ability.
Okay.
I want to make it a frightened of Critias.
Which one or what?
The loan shark dude, the one that you're talking to.
Main guy?
From me.
Like really scared of
Okay.
Critias.
Yes.
It's
It's words of terror. I can use it once per short rest.
how fast is the action on that?
I have to talk to him for 1 minute. So it's what do you call it? It's like I've just read it.
Is it the words of terror?
Yeah, I read it verbatim.
It doesn't say what he uses, like if it's an action or a bonus action. It just says once per short rest. It's in the Xanthars.
Yeah, it's
Oh, it's
Xanathar's. I
Yeah.
am a Bardic College of Whispers. I just learned it. I want to try out something new. It sounds like fun.
No, you're fine.
You're really going to...
Zanny Zan.
I got it. I got mine. Bard Whispers. It's if you speak to a humanoid for at least 1 minute, at the end of the conversation. It doesn't say
I was like, that's what
what
it sounds
If
he
he's
uses,
terrified
like
of
an
us,
action.
then kidnapping
or
needs to be
anything.
super easy.
It just says at
What
the
was
end
it?
of the conversation,
It's
the
so
target
crazy,
must
just
succeed.
might
16. Page
Page
16. It's an ability, yeah.
Okay, so it's an ability.
Yes.
That's what I was trying to determine if
Yeah,
it's
it's not a spell, it's an ability.
For my Bardic College.
Okay.
Target succeeds the saving throw. The target has no hint that you tried to frighten it. But if it fails,
Here, so
it's frightened
you
for
learn
1
to
hour.
infuse innocent-seeming words with insidious magic. So it's not actually like casting a spell.
Or
so
doing
it is,
something.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
just
just-
It's
happening
basically
as he's
using
doing
his
it.
words. So
Yeah.
that's what I was trying to determine because if you went to like cast a spell, that would be like openly noticeable.
Ah.
But because you're infusing your words, it's kind of like covert in the way
Yes,
that you're
us
acting.
He's
Educate.
using his tones.
Us
So-
educated folks. I'm pulling a Loki here. That's what I'm doing.
All right. So that actually speeds up my window then.
Good.
You are making him
Afraid of Critias.
afraid of Critias.
I'm subtly suggesting that person needs to be feared.
Okay.
Oh, I like this.
So
This is going to be funny.
yep.
Because if he fails, it'd be really, really scary.
Oh, is it
I like
a wisdom
Matt's
check
plan.
after?
Let's do
Was
this.
it's a wisdom,
Wisdom
DC 13.
I like Matt's
Jinx.
plan.
So if he fails it, then he's not.
If he fails, he's afraid for 1 hour.
He's afraid
Until-
for 1 hour no matter what. If he fails, then he's not aware I use this ability. That's all that.
But if he succeeds, he's not aware that he used the ability.
right.
Okay.
So just
He
awareness
doesn't
of
know,
the
it's
ability
just
is
1 minute
yes.
talking with him. Okay. Let's see.
Wonder if you can make the devil do it
But
too.
the fear
For
happens
1 hour until the allies are attacked or
Interesting.
damaged.
Yep.
So, no. So the fail is he becomes frightened on a fail, if he fails it. If not, he doesn't know that the attempt was made.
Got you. Okay.
So that's how that works. So the fail is scared. He
Okay.
failed. Ooh,
So
this is gonna be interesting.
this is
as you're speaking with him, and you're infusing your words with fear and basically trying to
This is
pushing
why
this
I went
guy
to college.
towards being afraid of him. Once it takes hold, you kind of see just fear glaze over his eyes real quick. And he's been this.
Does Critias know that he used this ability?
Nope. No, he didn't give him any heads up. So
Now I can see his expression
yes.
and stuff change.
Yeah, you guys openly see him just like it's kind of like you just see fear wash over his eyes, wash over his face.
Hey.
You all notice that.
Adam, go tell me to do something.
Critias. We gotta play this out, man. We gotta.
Critias, can I go use the restroom?
I don't care. I'm not in control of
We're
the
party.
provider.
What?
No, I literally ask him, "Can I go use the restroom?" And he tells me, "You're supposed to be mean to me."
What's the what?
Supposed to be mean to him.
Oh, I'm supposed to be mean.
But as that's taking place, you're, saying something to him. You're wanting to say something to him. So you all see the fear wash over Amric. You're starting to ask about, going to the restroom. And, the guy's been sitting here, with an actual stack of coins, just, kind of...
He's just stopped.
Yeah. And, once it hits, you just see him... And he reaches down and takes his ball and smashes it straight into the floor right where he's at.
What?
Now,
What's
you moved
going on?
really fast because as I was seeing the fear, I was going to notice the change. That's the whole point of the drink. I was going to throw that in his face.
Okay.
That's why I haven't drank it.
Yeah.
That was the whole point. I wanted to get it to where, but then when I see the fear, I'm like, ah, shit,
You
kind
wanna
of
react
thing. Yeah,
and throw it?
and I want to react and throw it in his face.
Okay. So you can react, throw it in his face, give me a dexterity.
What the fuck did I just speed up?
The combat.
What the fuck is this ball?
He's got
I have a 17 on the, because it's just the check, right?
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
just
it's
straight
just
roll
like a
17.
dexterity check to see if you hit him.
No, it came out of his
17.
pants, dude.
So you hit him with it.
I'm
And
so lost.
as he's raising up and he's got the ball in his hand, he smashes it into the ground and you hit him with the drink dead on. This entire back section is now completely engulfed in smoke.
Okay.
Now, there's only one way in and out of there, is there not?
Correct.
Okay. So as long as
Ingros
you
is
guys are by the
blocking
door.
it.
Oh, is that? Yeah, Ingros is blocking the door, isn't he? Because he never
No.
went full.
No, that's the stairs down. This is the stairs up.
Well, the door to the room that we're in.
There's no room. This is the whole back.
Oh, that's
open
the whole.
section.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah. There's no room back there. You guys
Okay.
are just, it's an open deck.
So did it just blacken, like a black smoke? just
yes,
cover
yeah, the
everything?
whole area you guys are at is just black smoke now.
I hop up off
Are
my
you, is that
chair.
counting as my reaction to him?
No, because we're
Okay,
not.
okay.
We're not in combat.
Because
now.
what I want, because if for part of my reaction, I want to use the bolo
Okay.
on him if he tries to flee or something.
Yeah. You're not going to be able to see him right now for the distance. Because again, it's an enclosed area and it is now just black smoke.
Okay.
Let's see. Do that thing have a range? In the lounge. Okay, none of that matters. All right. So he does that, and then what I'll do is
Because I was hoping the drink would impede his movement if he tried to flee or something.
yeah.
Since I hit him straight in the face, and it's the strongest alcohol. Remember?
Yeah,
That's why I
okay,
specifically
yeah.
got that.
Can you hear him?
But
Fear's weird.
gonna
Is he
be-
too afraid to flee, or is he fleeing because he's afraid? I don't know.
He
yeah,
can't
no,
move. Well,
he's afraid, so it's like
well, that's
fight
the
or
thing.
flight.
He can't move any closer to me,
Nope.
but he can't move farther away from me either.
Says who?
Well, he's on a couch, and I'm
Says who? I don't
And he's
see that
within
as the
5 feet of
translation
me
on his
anyway,
shirt. What does
so yeah.
says who mean?
But no. So what we'll do
He didn't
is
say I'm so sorry.
we'll go into combat.
So was mine.
Says who is what fresh fuckery is this? Maybe
yeah.
I don't know. What does says who?
You can certainly try.
I'm so sorry. Your soul is mine.
He didn't say that.
my favorite
He did
one.
not say that.
But everybody, go ahead and roll
15.
initiative. 15.
15 on me.
11 plus what?
Yikes.
17.
17.
Skills.
19.
18.
18. Hey, Vincent at the top.
19.
Oh, no, it'd be
Oh,
18 because it's 17 plus 1. Sorry.
Okay. Who's got the higher dex between you two?
I think they're both the same.
Dex, I have 1.
No, the
No,
number,
actually-
not the modifier.
Yeah.
Me.
Okay, so you'll go.
I'll
just
go before him. Because your
And then
dexterity's
Brian, you said
here.
19?
Okay.
That's your
There
that's
you go.
your
Just modify
that's your modifier.
Yeah.
13?
Wait, which? I thought your
I
dex
don't
number
understand
was
how
the same.
13 is the lowest. Like, I
No,
feel like it's a good roll.
Mine is a 13, I think. Maybe I'm wrong.
When did it go to 13?
No, it's the same then.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, they have the same dex, the same everything.
Oh,
His
same.
con went up.
So roll off real quick. Just roll
Okay.
d20s and.
What'd you get?
5.
13, so
Alright,
14
so it'd be
basically.
Tommy. So,
We're gonna be fighting our way out of this one.
yeah.
I got my maul out and ready to fight.
So what we'll do is he'll get a surprise round, but he's not going to get all of his movement because he's going to have to climb over that couch. So, who's
Well,
this?
as he was dropping the ball, I jumped off and like brought my scythe out.
Don't you fucking run
Okay.
away from this
I ain't
fight.
fucking doing that. I,
You fucking do it.
Like I just popped out of like being.
I
acting
expect
like I
that
was
shit
drunk.
from Waldo, not from you. Waldo's like, kabam! And then he's just gone. He's like a smoke bomb. He's gone.
Alright.
Chaos is a ladder.
So,
Chaos
No.
is a ladder.
I'm gonna get that tattooed eventually.
and then,
Not running away from this shit.
I just learned invisibility.
What's
yeah,
that
that's not going to
difference?
be. Okay. So, the whole area is completely engulfed in smoke. You all hear a thud and footsteps at the far end of the room, but you don't see anybody because you can't see more than 5 foot from where you're at.
Of course not.
So we'll just go to the top of the order. And yes, we'll go to the top.
How far can I see?
You can see 5 foot from where you're at.
So I can see Ingros. I can see the guard.
You can see Ingros, the bodyguard, and
Is the
actually,
bodyguard? Is the bodyguard a
you were gonna
mob?
be-
I'm just curious.
Yeah, it'll be mob 2.
Okay. So I can see the bodyguard.
Okay, I know what I probably need.
I'm going to use.
Are we in a combat? What's
Yes.
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 Yeah. So
I knew that he
he
threw a
walked
ball
up
down.
to try and touch the spiny thing, and then he's talking with the dude that was in a chair, and then you just see fear wash over his face, and
I
he
knew
reaches
that.
down,
Yes.
smashes a smoke
I'm
bomb.
going to use Toll of the Dead on the bodyguard.
Okay. Let's see, where are the thugs at? Thug. Thug.
Maybe they're squishy.
Oh, yeah. They're thugs.
Damn it.
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
No, I know what I need to
Like,
do.
I guess we need to get to the
But I
stairs,
gotta-
right?
Well, these are the ones that lead down. Those are the ones that lead up. But someone's at the stairs that lead
Wisdom,
up.
right?
So,
Who?
Yes.
Who said the stairs lead up?
Yes.
and he can't
it's a
go
wisdom
through
saving
you
throw.
to get up there.
Oh, so I'm on the ones that lead up? I think I'm on the ones that
These are the ones that go. These are the ones that go down. Wait,
No,
George.
these go
These
up.
go
down.
down. These go up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're blocking these because these go down. This goes up.
But down
Yes.
will trap him. He's going to try to go up to get out of the ship.
Yeah.
Unless he sinks the ship.
What?
Unless he's so fearful he's going to sink the ship.
Why is that an option now? We're all going to go down with the ship?
Yeah, why not?
Hell no.
I don't know.
That's
That's
the
a-
weirdest
I don't know about that,
TPK.
It's a,
that's how we get to
extreme, but
Avernus.
you know,
That's how we get to Avernus. We died in the
Now,
just sink the
Is
ship
the
you're on.
Just sink the ship and
is
go to
the
hell.
spine demon within
Straight to
5
hell.
feet of me? Because I thought he was just
Yes.
outside of that.
It's sitting on the back of the couch.
But he
So
just
this
knocked the
small.
couch over.
Yes.
You said.
Yeah, so it's hovering right where it was
coming
at.
with
Like, he
me.
knocked the couch over, and it's just like right in front of him.
Okay, that's fine.
I know.
Let's kill the ship! Kill
Oh.
everybody on it!
No.
Then I'm gonna have
Said
to.
it
We are
was.
not the giant white whale.
I rolled a 16. What did I need to hit?
13, I think.
Oh no.
Yeah, you need a 13.
Okay,
Yeah.
so he saved.
Yeah.
All right.
He didn't get hit. He heard a giant bell, but then it just.
Yes.
So who's it next? Who's
Tommy.
Tommy.
You.
So what? Who's so?
So you can see Critias, and that's it.
So I can't see anybody else around me.
Nope.
I have dark vision though.
Yeah, but it's
It's
smoke.
not dark.
It's smoke. It's not dark.
So it's like
It's not
hindering
just
vision,
darkness.
not yeah.
It's actual like smoke.
I should have cast blindness.
You are able to grab a hold of him.
Good.
Gotcha.
Do we?
And then you're taking 2 damage from a fork being stabbed at you. So it bit you and then it shanked you with a fork. And then it flew off. So, never mind. Don't worry about it.
It missed.
Yeah, bunch of misses. He's like,
Well, anyways, I was George.
Hey, let's grab him.
So, and I
That is all.
6 plus 5.
Learn to read. Whack.
Does it kill it?
education's important. Smack.
Oh, it died.
So the
Ten up.
creature,
D6. So dual damage into the floor.
Oh.
8.
Did you crush the hall?
No, he lifted him up and smashed him into the floor.
Plant those butt cheeks.